so I am here to review a product that I was very iffy on buying from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Face and Eye Gloss in Creamsicle Pop. I do have the other color of it too that I haven't actually tried yet. Honestly, just my hand hit this one first in the box, so this is the one that got opened first. But yeah, Beauty That Pops. This hydrating watermelon-infused jelly pop collection uses unique jelly textures to give you lasting sheer color, dewy skin, and a healthy glow. Now, face and eye gloss, to me, when I saw it on the website, I was like, that's different. I'm not sure how I feel about the idea of jelly on my eyes, much less, how is that going to look on the rest of my face, too? So, it's supposed to give you the wet makeup look, which I cannot claim to be well-versed in. I like how it looks on other people, but again, this is like my first foray into playing with it on my own face. It says on the back of it, get the wet makeup look with glossy lids and slick skin. This multi-purpose face and eye gloss gives a sheer wash of shimmer to the cheeks and eyes, creating a mesmerizing, glistening, dewy effect. Directions: dab lightly onto cheeks and eyes using fingers. Best worn alone for a natural, dewy look. It's cruelty and vegan and costs 12 months after opening. And this costs $6 on their website. They recently brought it back. It was limited edition last summer. It had gone out of production, but they just brought it back like a week or two ago. I still had it from the first time around, but I got some of the other stuff I missed the first time. It's still on its way to me at this point, but I have this for now. So it seemed like an appropriate time to review this stuff before it disappears again, frankly. But yeah, so I did admittedly play with this once off camera a few days ago. Definitely went way too heavy-handed with it, so I'm actually glad that for once I didn't do first impressions on camera, mostly because it's such a different type of product than anything I'd ever used. I was like, let's make sure I know what the hell I'm doing with it first before I make a fool of myself on the internet. Definitely good call. I went way too heavy-handed and looked like a friggin' disco ball. Odds are it will happen again, but at least I'll go into it knowing this. I will also say, with this, just envisioning how this stuff looks, it probably would look better as just on your eyes or just on your cheeks. Probably not so much together, but since we're reviewing it, they're going on together, guys. So, also I'm gonna pull my hair back so it doesn't get all in this stuff, because it is sticky, and it never dries down. Ever. Ever. So, I had it on for the rest of the day. I probably should have washed it off, given how bad it had looked with how heavy I did it. I went to get on the phone. I forgot about it. Oh my god, the side of my phone, because I still have a landline phone in my room, was coated in freaking glitter. So I was like, oopsies! Anyway, so this is what it comes in. Just this little thing here. You can get an idea for the iridescent shimmer in there. It's not as dark as I thought it would be, judging by the website. The website made it look fairly orangey. They describe it as peach and pinky tones, which, yeah, you can see the pink glistening off of it in the light, whereas the peach kind of just, at least on my skin tone, it blends in. I can't speak for anyone else. But anywho, I was totally not prepared on the texture of this. When they said jelly, I was imagining something like, I don't know, like a Vaseline tub or something, where it's like a solid gel that you dip your finger into, and it just is very, very thin. Oh, I did not come prepared for, this. I was like, oh, what the hell is that? So, frankly, I'm using it out of the cap because there's so much all up in there. But yeah, can I get it to jiggle on camera? Not really, okay. Now, I wasn't sure if it was just because it was a hot day out, or if it just really is this runny or what, but oh no, it is that runny, because it's not that hot out today. But yeah, there's a bunch in the lid, so I'm just gonna go from here. Now, admittedly, first time around, I didn't do it on my eyes. So we're gonna start with the eyes, because I have to see how this is gonna look. And they say you can use your fingers, so that is how we are gonna do it. That is already more product than I really meant to do, so I think I'm gonna swatch on the back of my hand first, so you guys can get an idea for this. How it's going to glisten in the light. I definitely wasted a bunch of product, so let's try to scoop some of that back up. Oh, this is gonna be a shit show, guys. Oh, that's actually really pretty. I'm gonna go up to here like I would with a highlighter, actually. Let's try not to waste product if we can help it. Oh, my hair got in it. I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna have glitter everywhere anyway. Wasn't quite what I was going for, but I don't hate it, actually. I'm trying to get it out of that corner so I don't get glitter in my eyes, preferably. But oh my god, it's all over my finger. It is all over it. Let's try to wipe it off. Yeah, there is no wiping that off. That was the horrible thing, trying to wash this shit off. Oh my god, that part is not magical. Just fair warning, so you know what you're getting yourself into. You will be scrubbing for a while. Oh, I think I put it on heavier on this. I'm gonna have to top up the other side. Oh, but it is pretty though. Check that out. Oh, I went way heavy over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, like a drop of this stuff will go a long freaking way. Just fair warning. Definitely more than I meant to put on my eyes. It's in my eyelashes, god damn it. Okay. Is it still? I think I got it out. Okay. Nope, I still see it. Frick. Well, I definitely went too heavy with this. And yet I'm still gonna top up the other side, because you know what? Screw it. Screw it. We've come this far. We may as well, right? Right. Yep. May as well. Because internet points, right? Right. Probably a terrible idea, especially since I didn't bring over, like, makeup wipes or anything. To answer the question, does it make your eyelids feel sticky? Oh yeah, it makes them feel sticky, alright. I think I am gonna grab a makeup wipe just so I can wipe my hands in between. So I'll be right back. Back with makeup wipe in hand, also e.l.f. brand, by the way. No, this is not sponsored, but, they're the cheapest ones, so I feel the least guilt about using them. But, yeah, honestly, fair warning. Anything you attempt to wipe this off with is mostly just going to push the glitter around everywhere. So, have fun taking it off, because it just wants to glue itself to your skin anywhere and everywhere it can get. Oh boy. I've been wiping for like 3 minutes straight, and I'm still seeing glitter everywhere. Now it's all over my hands instead of just like the 3 or 4 fingers it had touched before. This is awful. This was a terrible mistake. And yet I cannot, in good conscience, tell you to not buy it, but I'm gonna hate myself later for all the maintenance I'm gonna have to do on this brush to clean this up. I'm trying to soften the edges out a little bit, cause, yeah, I kind of got sloppy with it. Oh, shit. Okay. It's helping some. See, if I could have slowed my roll one more day, I could have used the Jelly Pop brand brush that I bought with the rest of the set that I was missing. But no, I had to do this today because I couldn't wait one more freaking day to do this, so you get what you get. This is just a Crown brand one I got in Ipsy for freaking ever ago. So there is that. And spoiler, Crown is the same brand that secretly does Morphe, so, you know, look into that. If you don't believe me, you can look this up. They do a lot of their palettes in reality, too, so. Anywho, so. Is it cute? Probably if I just stopped at the lids and, like, right up here, it would be cuter, but, I have no chill, so clearly every year is 1978 in my world, so I was like, screw it, go big or go home, right? Right, so, alright. I also feel like I'm gonna put a little teeny tiny bit on the end of my nose. Because why not draw even more attention to the biggest part of my face? Because it wasn't already enough of an eyesore. Let's make it frickin' shiny too. Because why the hell not? Something that's that big of a target may as well be glittery, right? Right. Actually, I kinda don't hate that. Like, not gonna lie, my nose is gonna break out like crazy for that move, and I know damn well that was a huge mistake I'm going to regret. Screw it, let's do up the nose too. I've only seen a few people review this stuff so far, and not one of them has touched it on their nose. So I'm like, well, we're gonna do some trailblazing here, aren't we? Okay, it doesn't even show up that much, which is the intention. Except for all on the tip, which was what I was trying to do in the first place. Okay, so we've got that. But now is where things went awry the first time that I tried to put it on. Well, I tried to put it on my cheekbones, like a highlighter. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. And again, a tiny little dot is enough to do all of it. I didn't use a brush the first time. I feel like I'm having slightly better results at softening the look by using that. So even though it says it recommends you apply it with your finger, I would say keep a brush on hand that you don't mind doing some heavy-duty cleaning on afterwards to try to soften it out, because holy shitballs, when I tried to do this with just my finger before, it was kind of a hot frickin' mess. Because I was just going like this, kind of just trying to, like, stipple it everywhere I would put the highlighter. And then I was like, oh hey, I'm David Bowie now. See, at this angle we're not seeing it because my hand's in the way, but if I go like that, you can see it more. Actually, this isn't as bad as the first time I did it, probably because I'm being more mindful not to just smear it like I did the first time. Yeah, smearing it, not the best of ways of using this stuff. I'm going real gentle up in here. Okay, actually, I'm not hating this as much as I did the first time. Even with it still being a lot heavier than I would like a highlighter to be, but I'm like, yeah, it is kind of fun. It's different. I'm out of my comfort zone. I think we can safely say I'm very out of my comfort zone with this, but I like playing around with new stuff, so. Oh my god, it just like, the combo of makeup wipe and the residue from this stuff is like leaving this weird consistency on my fingers that kind of feels like lubricant, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's okay. Not what I was expecting, but it's what we've got. So, alright, let's do the other cheek too. See how we do with this side. I picked up a little more on my finger this time. You know, honestly, I thought that the white one was going to be the more wearable of the colors of these two, but like I said, I still haven't even opened that one, but I do like the color of this one. I went too far over, didn't I? I did. Now I have to compensate. Screw it. Screw it! Don't even care. Don't even care. Alright. We'll take the Bob Ross approach. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents, right? Right. Let's get some of it off of down here where I didn't really intend for it to go, but it ended up anyway. I don't hate it. I'm not sold on it, but I don't hate it. It's usable. I'll make a point of adding this into my Project Pan stuff just so it doesn't like sit and rot. I do want to use it up. I did pay money for it. It was $6. Got a little on the chin too. I mean, I added it here. I may as well do the chin while we're at it. Fuck it. Disco ball day. Because Why the shit not, right? Again, it's like, if I'm gonna break out from this anyway, go big or go home. Okay. Am I beautiful yet? No. No, that's never gonna be a thing. Oh well. I get so many comments from you guys. You're so mean to yourself. You're so self-deprecating. I appreciate you go to bat for me. I'm literally just doing it at myself. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Anyway. I'll clean that better later. It had... I don't know what kind of powder on it earlier that I didn't properly clean off either, so I do need to, like, give it a proper cleansing today. But I think it was probably just, like, foundation powder or something. Maybe even setting powder. Maybe blush. I really don't know what was on there. I just tried to, like, wipe it off before I did this. I'm like, who knows what kind of nondescript... That one doesn't even show up! Where did my chin glitter go? There's like a little bit. Oh, there it is. Okay, because I was like, I put it on my chin. Why is it not showing up on my chin? I want my chin glitter. What the hell? I say, a little more, because screw it, why not? That is definitely more than I meant to, but oh well, we're going there, because why the shit not? I'll even go out a bit. Because now it's not just highlighter, it's bronzer too. Fuck it. I'm having fun, that's what matters, right? I never claimed to be a beauty guru. I'm just somebody who dicks around with makeup and has no idea what they're actually doing with it. Okay. Which, I mean, for how many of you have commented to me saying that, yeah, my spirit animal? It's like, okay, well, at least I'm not alone in this, so. Alright. There it is. Okay, that shows up a little better. That's more like what I was going for. Definitely, the dewy skin look alright. I look oily and greasy. Part of that is my own damn fault from how much of this I put on my damn face, but, again, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like that cheek better. That one came out better. This one, I don't know what the hell happened here, but I like that one. That one's okay. But yeah, I'm like, it's alright. I mean, obviously, most people would add more makeup than that literally being the only thing on their face, but, I wasn't here to showcase other makeup. This is a review on this, and it is still sticky. So, a fair warning, it will be sticky on your face, because it doesn't dry. It stays this consistency, and it is tacky. It's good for photos, it's good for looks, it's not good for touching. And it will get on anything and everything that comes into contact with it. And it is a bitch to remove. That, I mean, like I said, it's like still all the shit over my hand. Are we getting the glitter? Yeah, we are, okay. It is all over it. It is a freaking mess. Good God. I'm like, what did I do? What have I done? At least when I put it on the other day, when I was first experimenting with it, it was just the cheeks, and it still took like a good half hour to try and get even close to all of it off. God only knows what this is going to involve to take all this off my face now, but screw it, we're having fun, so, eh. Oh, that's a problem for future me and a few hours me to worry about. But for now, I will enjoy my sticky, glittery face. But yeah, it's like part of me wants to take my hair down because I know it would look better, but I also know it will be in the glitter. And it's freshly washed, and I really don't want to get it in the glitter when it's freshly washed. So anyways, my thoughts on this. I'm knocking stuff down that's next to me. Whatever. Final thoughts on this. Would I recommend it? I am seriously hardcore on the fence with this one. Like, really hard, maybe. Like, I would say, if you don't mind the idea of your face being sticky, and you like the shiny look, go for it. But if you do not like the idea of your face being sticky, if you don't like the idea of all the work it'll take to get it back off, this is not for you. Stick with a powder highlighter. Powder highlighters are my jam. They are my fave. That is what I prefer. This is my first time using a gel one, admittedly. I've used the stick cream type format before and wasn't even that wild on those. So I probably should have known going in. This probably isn't going to be my favorite thing in the world, but at the same time, let's face it, I'm distracted by shiny things, so I'm like, ooh, look at the glitter, look at the glitter, like the glitter. So it's like, I'm not even mad, but at the same time, would I personally repurchase this? No, I would not. And I probably should have just bought one or the other and saw how it went before buying them both, but YOLO. So again, it is a limited edition set. They only sold them for like a month or two, it seemed like last year. There was a couple products that hung around, like the lip glosses. There was a couple of those that stayed up on the site, and I think the makeup brush stayed up on the site. And I want to say the blush did. But everything else disappeared. They've since brought back the primer, the moisturizer, this stuff. I want to say there was some other things too, but I'm not remembering off the top of my head. But it's an interesting, just experimental little collection. I'll give it that. I did review the moisturizer already. I like that better than I like this. Like, I'm still using that most days of the week, so I can't complain too hard with it. But this, I'm not totally sold on it, gonna be completely honest with you guys, but it is pretty. So, I have the caveat that if you don't mind the idea of it being sticky, if you don't mind the idea of all the work it takes to get it back off, and preferably if you know what you're doing with makeup better than I do, and are feeling confident with it, go for it. Otherwise, it's probably just like a really flash-in-the-pan novelty type product that I don't know if they're gonna do it again. It's not like a cream-type blush or highlighter whatsoever. It is very much its own thing. And I can safely say I don't think I've ever used anything quite like it before. The closest thing to it I can equate it to is back in the 90s when they had like the big-ass tubes of just body glitter that was essentially Elmer's glue with thick, chunky-ass glitter in it. It reminds me of that. It's like a finer version of that, but the consistency reminds me of it a lot. So if you're old enough to remember that stuff, you might be able to get a better read on if this is for you, depending on how you felt about that. So, anyways, that's it for me for this one. So as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more, it's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.